Mic check, 1, 2. Where's my small but fierce audience at? What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? We are unfortunately under severe thunderstorm warning moving through right now. Literally, it is December 11th, and the fact that we have a thunderstorm moving through Kentucky is already crazy. Also, I want to give I want to take a few seconds here. We got hit by major tornadic activity last night in southern and eastern parts of Kentucky, and about anywhere from 44 to 54 people may have lost their lives. So let's give a short let's bow our heads down in respect for those who lost their loved ones in this. I mean, the storm has been tragic here. So let's give a little. Let's do a bow my head in respect here. Okay, so give me a couple of seconds. All right, guys, I'm back. Just wanted to show some respect for that. All right, so first things first here, a couple of things to go over. One thing I'm going to talk about today, I'm disappointed. It's not going to be a diss. It's not going to be something nasty. I'm just disappointed. And a YouTuber I do look up to, because some things that they did not do at the end of the day, but it's not a diss. It ain't nothing like that. It's out of love. I'm just going to express my disappointment, and I'm gonna leave it there. It's not that big a deal. Also, I want to give a big thing. This is a great day, guys. We hit 1,600 subs. According to the little counter on YouTube, I check it about once or twice a month. And shout out to Foxy Games, like he was saying to me, don't worry about the sub count, and don't check it and things like that. But yeah, he is 100% correct about that. And I checked it, and I checked it the other day, and I wanted to double check it again. And yeah, we've hit 1,600, and I can't believe it. Everybody's here for this little dog crap little podcast I do. And yeah, I mean, it's not like it's very good, but you all are here, you all are loyal, and give yourself a big old applause, because I can't believe that I mean, again, if you don't know, if you're a new sub, shout out to all the new subs. The goal was to get 50 subs. Literally, that was my goal. 50 subs. And I still remember some of the old videos that I did talking about like Blu-ray and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's kind of come a long way. I've got 1,550 people. More than I ever thought I would get. The church has gotten a little bit bigger, so we're on our way to 1,700 at this point. So yeah, everybody give yourself a big applause. I still can't believe that it happened. And whether I do these in the early morning, this one's in the afternoon. I wanted to make sure that I thought my man J Tech would be going live, but I guess he did not, or maybe he goes live later on. So I jumped on, not knowing that we were going to be under severe weather this morning. I mean, it is crazy out there. And I mean, it literally does look like we're in the middle of April here where I live. And yeah, like I said, some people have lost their lives and things like that. So I wanted to give a moment of silence for them. But we'll go ahead and move on. I want to talk a little bit about the Gaming Awards, and I want to clarify this. I did not watch the Gaming Awards. I didn't watch them. Why? Because I was actually gaming. When you all were watching the gaming awards, I was on, I was waiting for some news for Spider-Man, and I was waiting on news from Star Wars. And again, I was told that we were going to get a Star Wars trailer at the gaming awards, but I thought it was for the Mandalorian or for Boba Fett. It was actually a game. And so that game, that is the game that shook the internet that evening. Okay. The Star Wars game overwhelmingly won the internet. I'm putting that in air quotes. So all the people who tell you that Star Wars is dead, it doesn't matter. And another big shout out to Kathleen Kennedy, who once again came out and kicked the incels in the nuts, because that's what she does. And all this stuff, they was like, well, this is Lucasfilm. It's got nothing to do with Kathleen Kennedy runs Lucasfilm and everything underneath it. So it doesn't matter if it's a video game, if it's a comic book, if it's, we also are getting Star Wars Acolyte, which is happening, I think, like 150 years before what we saw in episode 4. But this is by Quantic Dream, and that's the same studio that did, Detroit Become Human. They did Detroit Become Human. They did like 2 or 3 other games. They had like a trilogy for Sony, and I mean, not just Sony. They put games on PC and things like that. So it's not a Sony first-party studio. So anyway, I'm a Star Wars fan, and all we want is for people, if you're going to make a video game or a movie, go ahead and take the content and just do good by it. We're just asking you to do good by it. We're not asking you all to do anything nasty, anything like that. Just do us right as fans, and we will support you. So again, shout out to Quantic Dream and Kathleen Kennedy for going ahead and getting that ready to go. And but the other game that was trending or broke the internet, so to speak, was this game I have up here with this young sister, and I'm not sure what her name is, and I'm efforting to try to get her on the podcast next year. I'm gonna make this clear. I'm gonna be doing Stream Labs, right? This is what I'm using right now, but I'm gonna move a lot of stuff to Stream Yard. Again, I'm gonna pay for the subscription. It's like $25 a month. And I'm going to have that over there. I get to do a whole lot of crazy things. And I've used it before. I think shout out to Big Cloud Gaming. He called it the bootleg. He called it a bootleg hangout. So that's what I'm going to be moving to. And I'm going to try to do a 50-50 split on where I'm at with it. But yeah. I also I have something going on. I started a poll on this whole Unreal 5 and Decima engine debate, which has turned dumb as hell in my opinion. This yes or no, do you think it's stupid, or do you think it's a good debate? I personally, to me it's stupid, but this is, that's my opinion on it, and we'll get more into that. I mean, I'm going to talk a little bit too about what I'm disappointed in is something fellow YouTuber and somebody that I admire and I look up to. Shout out to my man Marlon Gaming Nation, because Marlon is a member of the media, and this is no diss on him. So I don't want people running back like a bunch of bitch asses saying he's talking not that bad about you. No, Marlon Gaming Nation is a part of the gaming media, and the way his podcast was yesterday, he was just fanboying all over the place. I understand excitement. I understand getting excited, but to sit up there and compare these two engines is wrong, because they do 2 different things. They're made for 2 different purposes. And again, I personally am excited for the Unreal Engine. Remember, I'm the one, when I saw it, I'm like, I can't believe what I just saw, So, but to sit up there and get into this, it was almost like a pissing match. And to me, that's beneath him. He is media. That's why. Let me make this clear. And I understand excitement, but he should have told you all, or at least had the ability to say, look, this tech demo with the Matrix on it, it was made by the movie studio. It's not a game demo. It's not a game demo at all. All right. And I'm doing this one first because I want to end on a good note. I played it. I did it yesterday. I was trying to play it. I don't know if you all can hear me talking. If not, always if I'm streaming a game or something like that and you can't hear me talking, always just say we can't hear you, because again, there are some times like when I update my PlayStation, I have to like go back in and tell it to do certain things because the way I've got it set up. Now, just 3 days ago, my PlayStation, I could talk to people. If that Unreal demo, and that's what it was, a demo, and this is the second demo that we have seen running on the PlayStation. Okay, we've seen 2 demos running on the PlayStation of Unreal 5. So I've looked into Unreal 5 because I know, and look, let me make this clear. Unreal 5 is using movie quality assets. What that Matrix demo, the Matrix demo is pretty much Blu-ray quality. It is pretty much hitting Blu-ray quality. And so there's really nothing to do in it except walk around. Now, I was in this ridiculous discussion on Twitter yesterday with these idiots. They were comparing DECIMA to Unreal. And I'm like, why are you comparing? DECIMA is an open world source engine that has a day-night cycle that does all kind of other things to it. Kojima added a weight differential. So if you play Death Stranding, I'm not gonna spoil the game. Death Stranding allows you to carry packages and stuff like that. So that affects your weight, the way you distribute things. You can have I personally was loading my stuff up and then I was auto loading it to give me the best situation. But Kojima put in, you could use these exoskeletons. One was a all-terrain exoskeleton. The other one was a speed exoskeleton. And the other one was called like the heavy, I forgot what it was called, the heavy mechanized one. But they all acted differently. So one of them, you could carry a lot more stuff, but you move slower. The speed one, you move faster, but you couldn't carry as much stuff. The other one, the all-terrain, lets you do a little bit of both, but wore down faster. Unreal Engine doesn't do that. Okay, look, I play games on Unreal. Okay, I play Gears of War. I play Mass Effect. Those are Unreal Engine games that are linear based, meaning that, yes, I can go to different planets in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, and I can drive around, I can do things, but it's linear, Mass Effect 1, I don't think uses Unreal. Mass Effect 2, I believe, is Unreal Engine, and so is Mass Effect 3, I believe. Somebody can look it up, or it's a scaled down version of it. But I mean, again, you're on a rail. You have to go certain spots when you get to the planets. You get to Omega, you can move, you can walk around Omega, but there's only certain things to do. It's not open world. Okay, it's not it's like it has some open world element to it, but it ain't open world. Gears of War 5, it just came out. That's not an open world game. Yes, it allows you to take that little boat, that schooner, whatever you want to call it, that wind sail. You can go to different spots, but it's not open world. It's like a semi-open world game. That's Unreal Engine. Okay. When you were on ice, if your character was walking around on ice, he or she wasn't slipping and falling. The ice wasn't cracking unless you shot at it. Okay. It doesn't, the physics in that engine, in Gears of War 4, it was really windy. Guess what? It didn't affect the way you were shooting. That's Unreal Engine again. But what Unreal Engine does very well is the cinematics. That's what it does. That's why everybody who plays Mass Effect, like me, were furious with EA when they put Mass Effect Andromeda on the Frostbite engine, because we did not get the Unreal experience. We didn't get the cinematic storytelling that we want. Okay, that's one reason we can't stand Mass Effect Andromeda. Forget about the story that I could have sat down on the toilet with explosive diarrhea and wrote a better story. But at the end of the day, we did not like that engine. For people to compare Unreal, which is linear, to Decima, or Decima's an open world engine. So Decima, Rage is the Rockstar animated game engine that uses Euphoria, some Havoc. It has a little bit of everything in it. Days Gone is also Unreal Engine. Yeah, and guess what? It has a lot of cinematic cutscenes, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yes. Unreal, I can't, what else can I not do? I can't change my clothes, can I? No, didn't have the assets. Tell me when I was riding around as Deacon, that it was, you know, tell me when that changed, okay? When was there a day-night cycle? I mean, you know, you see what I'm saying? It did not have a true day-night cycle. And it shouldn't. That's not what Unreal does. So, you know, and guess what? Days Gone is not considered a great game. I liked it, but you know, we had a lot of cinematic cutscenes and things like that. I couldn't change clothes. I was just talking about this a week ago. So it's not even a debate, in my opinion. What's disappointing again, and shout out to Marlon Gaming Nation. Shout out to him. I love his content. Everybody knows that. Shout out to Marlon Gaming Nation. But my brother is media. And if he's going to cover, and are you covering it as a fan, which I understand he's a fan, are you covering it as media? If you're going to cover it as a fan, then just simply say these are two different engines created to do two different kind of things. I mean, I like both engines, okay? I'm interested to see, okay, if Kojima was able to make some improvements in Decima, which he was able to do, is Guerrilla going to incorporate those things in Forbidden West? Okay, I'm interested in that. So if you play Horizon Zero Dawn, Aloy will carry different kind of packs. You know, she'll carry, you know, she could carry more stuff as she gets higher, you know, as you get higher into the game, but it doesn't affect how she moves. Now, I mean, you know, it's not that she, you know, she shoots different arrows and the arrows all do the exact same thing. Okay, there's no wind, there's nothing. Okay, so when Aloy moves around, when she's climbing, at least in Zero Dawn, when she's climbing, her hair doesn't really move a whole lot. Again, that's part of, you know, and that maybe that's improved. Maybe in Horizon Forbidden West, when she carries something on the right side, you feel that weight disbursement, like we did in Death Stranding. Remember, you know, if what you carried was heavier, you know, the heavier the stuff was, the more your shoes and stuff, your clothing would wear down. So, and I just do not get where we went. I get why the Xbox community is acting the way it is. They still want that wow moment. I mean, it's not like Sony didn't sink $250 to $400 million into Epic. That did not happen. You know, that never happened. So every time somebody uses the Decima engine, into the Epic, anybody uses Epic's Unreal engines, Sony gets a cut. Okay? Sony gets a cut. And, you know, like that never happened. You know, you all can look this up. That Sony has a capital investment in Epic Games. Okay? The same way when Microsoft bought Havoc, the Havoc engine years ago, Microsoft owns Havoc. So now any developer that uses Havoc has got to get Microsoft's permission, which Microsoft gives you permission to use it. But guess what? Microsoft gets a taste. Okay, they get a slice of your pie because you're using their engine. You're using a proprietary engine that they have. Rockstar uses the Rage engine. Their engine is so good that if you play Grand Theft Auto 4, if you play Grand Theft Auto 4, the Rage engine, when it starts raining, if it rains like it's sprinkling, the people will just kind of walk a little bit faster. You probably didn't notice that when you play Grand Theft Auto 4. If it starts raining like it's a drizzle, people will pull out their umbrellas. Go back and play Grand Theft Auto 4. You'll see this happening with their engine. Okay, it's called Euphoria. All right. So, and then if it's pouring down raining in Grand Theft Auto 4, I'm raining cats and dogs. Okay. If it's raining like that, the people will pull out their umbrellas and run for cover. And they will be under awnings, looking up at the sky, putting their hands out, seeing how hard it's raining. That's just straight truth. This is Grand Theft Auto 4. Okay, so this was what, 2 generations ago? So the Unreal Engine is a cover-based linear engine. The Almighty Spartan got brought up Days Gone. Well, I'm pretty sure I could run for cover in Days Gone. Okay, well, Days Gone's an open world engine, yeah, but it's still, they gave you points to go, you know. And it's not a very good one, is it? No. How about if Days Gone was on Frostbite? Okay, with destructible environment. Am I dissing UE? No, I'm not dissing UE. I'm dissing the people who think that who are comparing, I don't know, hot dogs and hamburgers. You don't compare the two, and it's disappointing. I mean, these Xbox guys are furious. I mean, they're still arguing online about hardware, and they were talking about, you know, cloud technology and how they can stream data. And I'm like, yeah, I said, yeah, I think it's great they're going to start streaming data. I actually talked to Remember we had Optimus. Thanks, JD33. Thank you, brother, for your support, by the way. Thank you. This is one reason I had Optimus Code. Shout out to Optimus Code on talking about how can they stream data into place. How is that possible? You know, again, I'm not talking about, this is not about the Unreal 5 engine, Unreal 4, stuff like that. It's about the people who are making these stupid ass comparisons. You know, yeah, you're right, Corey Massey. You're exactly right. They think everything is a competition. It's not. I mean, the Unreal 5 engine works perfectly fine on the PlayStation. I played the Matrix demo, you know. You know, and again, I get it. They're still waiting on this wow moment for them to happen. Yeah. So shout out to V'ger, by the way. Even Epic and Unreal have for sure borrowed a lot from Decima recipe. Well, again, it's not a matter if they did or if they didn't. So Crackdown streaming is returning. What is that? I'm lost on that one. You have to shout out to Corey B for the $2 holler though. Yeah, I'm not saying it hadn't been copied. I'm just simply saying that open world engines are open world engines, and what they do well is A, B, C, and D. So it's all about looks. Okay, that still make both engines that are running the games look good. Okay, are you saying that Gears 5 on Unreal 4 didn't look good? Because I disagree. Gears of War 5, is it Gears 5 on Unreal 4? Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Gears 5 on Unreal 4 is one of Xbox's best looking games. Okay, it's also a really good looking game on PC. Now, Days Gone, compared to the other engines that Sony is using, does not look great. And again, it's because they're using a third-party, second-party engine. Sony wants their developers to use proprietary engines. The Last of Us looks like it does because they're using a proprietary engine. It's just called, I think they just simply call it the Naughty Dog engine. So, but yeah, I mean, can we at least compare Unreal to Unity? Because they're pretty much the same type of engine, or the Cry engine. I mean, I'm just saying, guys. I mean, it's a stupid argument in my opinion. I mean, go ahead and leave. And the reason I was disappointed with Marlin Gaming Nation, I mean, this is not a diss, is because he was covering it. Is, you know, if he's going to cover it and say, to me, he's media. Marlin Gaming Nation is media. And he needs to be a little bit, I understand the excitement, but I would have thought he would at least said, guys, the Unreal Engine is a different kind of engine. It is different from Decima. Decima is different from Frostbite. Frostbite is different than Snowdrop. Snowdrop is different than Rage. I mean, that should have been kind of what was said. Now, with that said, does the Matrix game look great? Yes, it did. I mean, look, or the demo, it's not a game. Again, remember, the Matrix demo was made by the movie studio. I am not dissing Unreal. When did I say I was dissing Unreal? I am not dissing Unreal. Listen to me very carefully. All these engines are very good. The Unreal Engine is my favorite engine. I like the cinematic storytelling that it gives me. This is why there was such a revolt against Mass Effect Andromeda. Did I not say that? Are you not listening? Are you not listening? Okay. I specifically said that. So what are you talking about? Okay. What are you talking about? You know, but I also understand it has weaknesses. Like it, you know, it doesn't do a total destructible environment like the Frostbite engine. It doesn't. It does not do that. So, you know, so this is ridiculous. Now, clearly, Unreal Engine 5 has nanite technology, uses global illumination. Again, that's all new stuff. So that is all new stuff. So yeah, see, you're talking about looks, and I'm talking about the different engines. Both you're basically saying that it's about looks, and I specifically said both the games look good. I specifically said that they both look good. Still need to see some gameplay on Hellblade and not a vertical cut, which is what we saw. Okay, all right, that's what we saw. So again, that's perfectly fine. But at least, you know, and I don't expect to see gameplay until probably summer, because again, their Horizon is ahead. Horizon comes out. Horizon Horizon Forbidden West comes out in what, like 10 weeks? So we're good. You know, Lumen and Nanite, brand new technologies that they're using in Hollywood. Yeah, I understand. Can do destructible environments. That's all you do in Ark and the Force. It doesn't do it as well as Frostbite. That's what I specifically said. Yes, all the engines can do destructible environments, but some do them better. Some do them better. Okay? Frostbite does open world extremely well. It does destruction very well. It doesn't do cinematics very well, does it? If you don't believe me, play Mass Effect Andromeda. Okay? Now, Unreal does cinematics extremely well. It does the close-ups. It lets you get the characters down. It lets you get extremely personable with the characters and the storytelling. That's why we love it. Okay. So that's why we love it. But this whole thing of, well, you better admit that this is just the better engine. You're out of your goddamn minds. There ain't no way in hell that's going to happen. Both these engines do things very well. The Rockstar Rage engine does destruction too. It does destruction as well. Okay, it tears your car apart a little bit at a time. The Rage engine is so detailed, it can take, if you shoot a car, depending on the angle, you can either take the glass out of the car or you just may go through the window. That's how good that engine is. So so that's how good their engine is. So again, you know, both engines are good, but that was disappointing. Going back to what was, and shout out to Marlon Gaming Nation. I mean, I'm happy he's excited, but to me, this is just my opinion on it. Gotta be a little more even with what you're telling people, because you, the individual, is smart. The individual person is smart, but a bunch of people are stupid and panicky, and I'm still on the line from the movie Men in Black. So it's open world, but it doesn't do it well. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so Unreal 5 can expand on that. So let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes. That's it. Okay, Hellblade was on Unreal. Was that on Unreal Engine 4? Was Hellblade on Unreal? Right, the original Hellblade. Let's look that up real fast. I mean, let me make sure I get this right. Let's see here. Hellblade. Depths in Unreal Engine. What engine does Hellblade use? Unreal Engine 4. Okay. And if you played Hellblade, and I played the original Hellblade, it was on a rail. It was linear. So Jedi Fallen Order, perfect example. Okay. You could only go to certain places on those worlds, and you had to take a certain path. That's a linear path. Okay. Now that's it. That's the truth. All right. That's why I don't understand this. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not here to say that Unreal Engine, I think, is the most used engine. I think Unity is second or something like that. So cost of graphics. People saw a vertical slice and are going nuts. Didn't we? I mean, again, that's my whole point. Let's wait for some gameplay. Okay. Let's wait for, that's all I'm saying. Let's wait on some gameplay. You understand what I'm saying? Jedi and Hellblade have nothing to do with the engine. That's just the design. It's on that engine. I mean, good grief. I don't know why. Yeah, Corey, I don't know why they're defending Decima engine, because that is a monster engine. Another very good engine is the Snowdrop engine. Snowdrop, I think, is used on the Call of Duty stuff, isn't it? Wasn't that used? That's a new engine. So again, does what it does very well. Does what it does very well. So it does the destruction. It does a lot of things well. So. So he just keeps saying, Corey, he's just, DLMI says, just because of graphics, because of graphics, because of graphics. Again, can we wait and see what the game is going to be like? That's all I'm saying, you know. But again, shout out to Marlon Gaming Nation. That's my man, 50 grand. Just, I would have thought he would have at least said, these are two different kind of engines doing two different kind of things. Let's keep it there. Verse 48 says he's playing through Hellblade 1 and it's trash. Well, again, it's an Unreal Engine game. It's a story-driven narrative. That's why I like the game. Now, there are some things I didn't like, and let's see if they improve that with the next Hellblade, okay? Good grief. How am I undermining it? Fatal Shara listed 7 open world games that I specifically just said don't do destruction very well, okay? I specifically said that. I literally just said that. So, I mean, again, does it have day-night cycle? The portal sections are boring. Well, again, does Conan Exiles have a day-night cycle? Does it have major weather effects? Again, I'm asking Fatal Charade, okay? I mean, does it? Again, I'm asking. Does it have that? I mean, because even the Matrix demo that we have out didn't have a day-night cycle. It has a button you can turn the lights out. So they have day-night cycles. So you see dawn turning to dusk and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think from what I've seen, all the games coming out look really good. What's going on, Immortal Black? So let's see. Conan Exiles. Oh, no, let's not move that. I'm in the wrong thing. Let's see. Here's day-night cycle, speed scale. Yeah, my guy. Just do a video on it then. Because this is not, I've seen things as, no nighttime for me. Day-night cycle broken. I mean, this is from 2018. Day-night cycle different for everybody. That's not a very good look there, Fatal Charade. I'm sorry, brother. So, and again, doing it well, two different things. That's what I literally am just saying. One, these open world engines do things better. than these linear engines do, and vice versa. They can both do a lot of the same things, but there's bonuses to both of them. There's negatives to all of them. So Arc say crap, so if I lose this connect. Well, again, no. This is not about the. This is simply literally, and I agree with what Corey Madison is saying, the direction he's taking it. I don't know why there's a group of people that believe one is better than the other one when they're both being asked to do two different things. They're both being asked to do two different things. As a matter of fact, everybody wants Mass Effect 4 to be developed on the Unreal Engine because of the cinematic storytelling. We don't want the Frostbite engine for that. I mean, again, the Frostbite engine, again, does the open world thing well. It did the destruction well. We were all excited about that, but we didn't get the cinematics. Again, we did not get the cinematics. And people can say, well, that's because of the developer. No, the Frostbite engine doesn't do cinematics very well. It just doesn't, you know, not as good as Unreal. It's not that it can't do it. I mean, y'all are just on the trip train at this point. You know, not all of you. You know, not all of you. God bless you. Love you all. Love you all. So, don't know if they invested to own just to help make it through. As far as Sony's, Luminous from Sony Pictures, Nanai is from Columbia. Okay, the Almighty Spartan God, Sony Pictures owns Columbia. So Lumen Streaming was developed by Sony, Epic, Environmental Scanning. Yeah. That's true. Spartan was 100% right about that. So, but again, Epic already alluded to this in the demo they did where that girl flew off the mountaintop or whatever she was doing. So, and they already alluded to that. So, you know, but at the end of the day, it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Again, these guys are literally still talking tech. I think somebody else had said, let me try to find it here. It was actually a real good statement. I saw it and I lost it. Let's see here. Yeah, Taurus is great. Unreal Engine is the most used by dev studios throughout the many generations. Yep, we said that. It really is because it's the most jack of all trades type of it. Yeah, a jack of all trades does a lot of things. You know, jack of all trades, what's that mean? That means I can do a little bit of everything. I don't do one thing great. I just do a little bit of everything. It's like a utility infielder. You can put a utility infielder in baseball in any position in the infield, and they'll be good at it, but they won't be great. Okay, they'll just be good. They can play a little bit of everything. Forspoken looks fire. Yeah, I can't reserve it. Went to GameStop yesterday. Let me tell you my Forspoken story. I go to GameStop. I walk in there. I got a little chub going. I said, I need to reserve. I need to put a little more money down on Elden Ring for the world's most powerful console. The guy said the Xbox. I said, no, the PlayStation. He said, well, Xbox says it's the world's most powerful. I said, yeah, Fox News says fair and balanced. Okay. And then I put some money down on that. Then I said, I need to put money down on Horizon Forbidden West for the world's most powerful console. And he, you know, ching, 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 goes ahead and we do that. I'm getting excited. You know, now I got a little chub going. Then I say, also, I need to put $10 down on Forspoken by Square Enix. I couldn't do it because he didn't know, he could see it in his register, but he did not know how to have me reserve it. And I was madder than a hornet. So I was madder than a hornet. So Final Fantasy VII Remake, my gosh, dude, my guys, it's not open. Okay, I'm done with that. So Sea of Thieves, yeah, let's look at Sea of Thieves. Look at that. What does Sea of Thieves not do well? You see what I'm saying? It's just Corey Massey, it's a third-party engine. Why are we comparing a third-party game engine, which is on everything, to a first-party engine? That's why I put down, is it the Unreal DECIMA engine debate dumb as hell? I mean, I didn't vote, but right now it's 92% is a dumb argument. I don't disagree with you, Corey Massey. They each do things well. DECIMA does some things better. Unreal does some things better. Again, henceforth, why there's two different engines, because you're asking it to do you're doing a whole bunch of things. The Rockstar engine arguably is better than both of them based on what it's being asked to do. Okay, day-night cycle. I'm just thinking of stuff that was in Grand Theft Auto 5. Day-night cycle. You had real world events happening, the stuff like that. Even the Skyrim engine, the engine that Skyrim is on, has random events. Okay, they're just random. Grand Theft Auto 5, random events. You know, you could be walking down the street and you see a police car chasing somebody. That's just a random event. You know, so whereas at Unreal, you had at least, you know, Unreal Engine, everything's the same. If I play Gears of War 5 again today, I'm always going to have to do the same things. Okay, I'm always going to have to get to point A or point D. I have to go to A, then I have to go to B, then I have to go to C. Now I can go in different order. I can go to C first. Corey Massey may say, well, I can go to A first. And V'ger may say, I'm going to go to B first. That's perfectly fine. But you all have to do to activate those quick time events so you can get the part D. That's a linear based game. Slipspace, Halo demo. All right, yeah. How come Halo ain't on Unreal? Halo's open world. Okay, Halo's an open world game. How come again? Because the Slipspace engine is what they created that to do exactly what it's doing. That's what Gears 5, again, we're not worried about that. Gears 5, my point is that it's on the Unreal Engine, and again, if you play Gears of War 5, you have to say Kate has to get to this town. Okay, Kate doesn't know how to get to that town. So in order for Kate to get to that town, she has to go do A, B, C, and D. That's linear-based gaming. Now, you don't have to go in that specific order, A, B, C, D, but you have to do these events. That's a linear game, period. That's a linear game. That's all I'm saying. That is it. A linear-based game being compared to an open-world game like, I don't know, Spider-Man Miles Morales. Okay? You don't have to do any of the missions, the main missions in Spider-Man Miles Morales, and your character will still advance in skills and stuff like that. But you don't have to. Like, I know people, shout out to my boy Bill. Bill is playing Spider-Man Miles Morales. He's done one story mission, and he's played that game for about 5 hours. Just doing side missions, so, it's crazy, Yeah, and again, I'm not here to say whether the games are good or bad or not, but as a content creator, I pride myself on giving you all what would be called, you all need a certain tool set to do discernment. Okay. And I understand, like, I haven't played Halo Infinite enough to understand what the difference in the slip space, that's what it's called, engine's doing. I guess Halo 5 was what? Was it linear? Was that a linear based engine? Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3? Master Chief had to go do this. And then Master Chief got another mission, he had to go do that. That's linear. That is linear. So, well, again, my point with the Skyrim game is that what they were able to create in that, being Bethesda, they were able to create a random event. The dragons show up randomly. It's not like you have to go to a certain point to activate how the dragons are doing. So, yeah, I mean, again, my point is that why are people comparing? Like Corey Massey said, really ask yourself, why are these people, even here in the chat, comparing an open world engine that's proprietary to a linear based engine that according to you all has some open world properties? I mean, that's two different kind of engines for two different kind of things. Okay. But again, let's get back to the gaming awards. What was you all's biggest announcement that you all were surprised? Was it the Suicide Squad, Kills, whatever it was, Justice League trailer? Was it the Star Wars game trailer? Was it the Halo trailer, the Halo TV show trailer? That did surprise me. I watched that. It looked like trash, but okay, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Was Sony's new studio? We could talk about that. Sony has acquired another studio for support. I think Valkyrie Studios. You thought Horizon looked better. Hellblade was half CGI. Again, look, both of them look good. I'm literally sitting here for the fourth time saying both look good. Both are on two different kind of engines doing two different kind of things. Okay? The Unreal Engine has been a linear-based engine with, and now I'll modify my statement and say it does have some open world properties. Decima engine is an open world engine. You do not have to go to one place. You don't have to go do these events on the Decima engine, okay? Okay, how do I know that? Because if you play Death Stranding, you can deliver up whatever, a gazillion different things, and or you don't have to. Okay, you don't have to. I remember playing Death Stranding, and I did nothing but go out there and deliver. Not even deliver. I would find those those things you needed to build the roads. I would do that. That's because it's an open world game. I did not have to. It was like, okay, I want to build this road over to there. Okay, this has nothing to do with the game because my game's open world. So Suicide Game looks crazy. Horizon's really going on. We have to wait and see how it turns out, King Boo. What will we see improvement wise on Forbidden West? Will we see a weight distribution system? Will Aloy move differently compared, maybe based on what she's carrying? I mean, I don't know. One of the things they added to Decima is swimming. Okay, Aloy can now swim. We saw her swimming. That's brand new, right? I don't think she swam in the first one. So that's something that's new. We've seen that happening. So we'll have to definitely wait and see how it turns out. Hellblade was running on a PC. Has that been confirmed? I mean, again, this is the Porchlight podcast. It ain't that dog crap 3-letter Xbox podcast. Was it running on a PC? I don't know. I'm not saying that it was. Do not put words in my mouth. If it was, just send the link. Oh, Wonder Woman. Yes, very good point, Corey. Wonder Woman was the third biggest game revealed based on internet traffic. Okay, let me make that clear. Based on internet traffic. I agree. Now, let me ask, was that Gal Gadot's voice? Because if it wasn't, it sure as hell did sound like her. First 48 Gaming, they didn't say it was running on Xbox, so it was definitely on a PC. Well, if it was on a PC, then that's going to be more cheeks getting busted. So, swimming is new, so is the giant turtles. Like the giant turtles in the water. Are you talking about the machines? Yeah, I mean, there's new machines, but I'm talking about what the engine is added for the character to do. So thought it was a good Game Awards show. Again, I didn't watch it, so if you say it was, that's perfectly fine. So Corey says Forspoken release date and pre-order immediately. Pre-order before the show ended. So you get it on PC, or can you order it on PlayStation? Okay. You order, well, let me look. Hellfire got the friggin' thing up. So I'm over here being a jabroni. Let's see here. Seeing what it says. Pre-order. Yeah, it does. I'll be damned. All right, so I can pre-order the deluxe. All right, Corey, did you get the digital standard or did you go digital deluxe? So you get the, see this, all this right here, I would want physical. I want it physical. But shout out to anybody. So you get the prequel DLC. Oh, so it's got DLC. All right, so you already get that. This is stuff I didn't know. So let's talk about this. Okay, so this platform is only going to be available for PC and PS5, looks like, according to the website. All right. So if you order the standard edition digitally, you get the full game, you get the digital mini art book, you get the digital mini soundtrack, and you get the prequel Forspoken and Tanta We Trust, and Rare Resource Kit. So over here, looks like you get the same thing. Well, hell, that's the same. Oh, no. You just get the game. All right, I read that wrong. My bad. I had one too many scotches this morning. So, all right, so the digital deluxe, you get all this over here. And over here, you get the full game. All right. Looks like you're missing a whole lot of stuff. Oh, this That's pretty cool. You're getting some DLC. Let's see the PC. It's like it's the same thing. So, but I love this character's look. I love that we have a young black girl on there. Let's see, it's on PS5, Steam, Windows, and so there you go. So there you go. Wow. But it looks like Luminous and Square got together. It's like Sony got this. So yeah. Yeah. Forspoken follows the journey of Frey, a young New Yorker transported to the beautiful and cruel land of Athia. So wasn't it called originally called Project Athia? In search of a way home, Frey must use her newfound magical abilities to traverse sprawling landscapes and battle monsters. So this is an open world game, so that we know that. So wow. So yeah, I like I said, I got a little chub going here. Getting excited here. So kind of looks like these characters though, don't they look like people from Horizon Zero Dawn? I mean, did you get those vibes? That's the kind of vibe I got. Does it say the release date for who? Oh, Corey buys everything digital, so he ordered the deluxe. Of course, Corey rolling hard. So let's see here. Suicide Squad, another live service game is going to suck. Let's see here. What else? I see. So Corey's what? Harry Potter. Where's the Harry Potter game? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, but definitely looking. Yeah, I'm getting Forspoken. I'm getting Forspoken day one. I just, I can't order it. So maybe I may not be able to order it till next year. So for all I know, because I'm ordering the physical copy. I saw some people getting upset over the whole Uncharted thing again. I thought that was funny. I don't know why people don't buy games physically. I don't know. Uncharted and Uncharted Lost Legacy combined, at least where I live, I can get both those games for like $20 and then do the pathway. What's up, Andrew? So, you thought Horizon looked better? Hell, yeah, we read that already. They never make her dark skinned. Well, I mean, how many lead black female characters have there been in games? Lead. I mean, let me make that clear. Lead. But I see what you're saying. I mean, the Star Wars game, you had 2 black females, and yeah, they were both. So I see what you're saying. Hold on, though. What about that? Did you ever play Dragon Age? What about that black sorceress? I mean, she was dark skinned. So, but yeah, I see what you're saying. But this is why I personally hope they keep the box art. I hope they keep the box art because I'm very excited about the game. I'm very excited about this and having her. I think it's important that little black girls walk in, because black girls and black female adults play games too. They have esports teams as well with Sorceress. I can't remember her name. I think it started with a V, but she was I think she was in Dragon Age Inquisitions. So this, I think it's because she's one of the people at the castle. You picked up Uncharted from GameStop last night for $7. Yeah, there you go. So Commander Shepard was black. Yeah, mine was. My Commander Shepard is black. So it is black. Oh, what was that about? Uncharted? Not Uncharted, I'm saying. You don't think the game is releasing on PC at the same time as PS5? Are you talking about Forspoken? Huh. Vivian, yeah, there you go. Yeah, she's dark skinned. Yeah. I can remember. See, I'm old. I remember the V. I can't remember her name though. And it's been. I mean, I played Dragon Age like in 2000 and was it 2014 that game came out? So these Orlesian or French for black. Yep. So and that word or Elysian, that's where our the word Orleans comes from. That, like New Orleans, Orleans, Orlesian, that's where that word comes from. And remember, that was French. That's why a lot of the stuff down there, you get down there, is French. So, but yeah, good catch, Corey, man. Fatal, I appreciate it. So, let's see here. Dragon Age, or was it 2008? Well, not Origins. I'm talking about Inquisition. I thought Inquisition was at 2014 or 2015 or something like that. I just remember all of a sudden we had like Dragon Age was out, then The Witcher 3 came out, and it felt like I was in heaven. I was like, ah! Dragon Age 3 came out in 2013. Was it 2013? Really? This has been that long. Wow. Yeah, I know it was something like that. So, but Corey says he bought Uncharted 4 Digital Deluxe Edition at launch and got Lost Legacy free. So, am I going to get the upgrade on 128 I bought Ghost PS5 version and change it? I don't know. I mean, see, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing that we're running into, is that it literally does sound like that people. Let's see if we can look that up. I mean, well, I got everything right here. I'm just being a jabron today. Let's see here. Let's go down. Got the Army Navy game today. That's about the only thing that's rolling out today. Oh man, we're Uncharted Legacy Digital. Okay, digital. Let's see here. Well, it says it got delisted. Sony removed standalone versions, which I didn't know they did that. Okay. This, however, for those who still want to prepare for the upgrade but don't want to fork over the $50 to purchase the game, or the $40 for the digital bundle, only to pay the PS5 price once the remaster comes out. There is another way. Says the games are going for a very low price physically. Sony isn't able to delist the games in resale shops or physical store like GameStop. I mean, they literally have GameStop right here. It says here Uncharted 4 is going for 10, while Lost Legacy is on sale for 8. Now let's see. This will be the first time Sony has attempted to make players fork over money for the remaster. Yeah, they got me on Ghost of Tsushima, but man, that game is something else. Some developers like Square Enix were nice enough to let owners of Final Fantasy VII. It doesn't say, man. Well, let's see here. It doesn't say what people are going to do digitally. Man, this is the most recent article. Wow. Unbelievable. Let's see here. Let's try this. This is Slick Deals. That offer. All right, here we go. Hold on. It says PlayStation has announced the owners of Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, or Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and Uncharted: Lost Legacy digital bundle will have the option to upgrade the. So, what is the digital bundle? Because additionally, when you upgrade the Uncharted Lost Legacy digital version, you'll receive a ticket voucher. Yay! To the let's see, your Uncharted movie in participating Regal theaters. Offer applies to owners. It says owners of Uncharted physical or digital. So if you don't own any of the qualifying games above, refer to below. Oh yeah, dude. It doesn't sound like that's not very good. Upgrade notes. Owners of PS4 discs copies must insert them to the PS5 every time they want to download or play the PS5 versions. Oh, so it just holds it in there. All right, so it doesn't just give it to you. Wow. PS4 game disc owners who buy the PS5 digital edition disc-free console will not be able to get the PS5 version for the discounted price. Oh, oh no. Oh, well, there's our answer. Oh my gosh. Nope. Oh my goodness. Oh my. So yeah, they decided they telling you all to go kick rocks. I mean, that's pretty much what they just said. okay, this rain has come through here. It feels like the temperature has gone down exponentially. Well, it says it's 57 degrees. So, wow. Wow. That's unfortunate. I had to walk away. There we go. Ah. The Forspoken is a timed exclusive. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, Turris is great. That's the way I designed my Shepherd. I never did play with the default Shepherd. And there's nothing wrong with the default Shepherd, but yeah, my Shepherd, I tried to make him look futuristic. So one version of him, he had blue eyes. The other one, he had like dark blue eyes. And another version of him, he had dark blue eyes, and another version of him, he had dark green eyes. So Romance says you're okay with Sony reinforcing that they don't see the service model as a way to get assets. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Yeah, I agree that if you like, I don't understand, and I'm not mocking it. I don't understand why people won't get physical stuff and support physical media, but I understand we live in a digital world, you know, and so. And like I said, that's why I'm having to get rid of my flip phone and go get a real phone. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting a real phone. So I'm just looking at this point. I don't know, T-Mobile or there's like a gazillion places for me to go. If you got games through PS Plus, no upgrade. Well, I would check. Somebody can just simply download. See, I already have the all the coding in there for like The Last of Us Part 2. But if you haven't played The Last of Us Part 2 and you have PS Now, you can download that and see if it's the 60. If you get the 60 FPS version of it, I don't know. So you know, I don't know. I had that game physical. So like I said, that's going down as one of my favorite games of all time, The Last of Us Part 2. So next year is going to be great for gaming. Yeah, you got the Uncharted stuff coming out. You've got Elden Ring coming out. You got Horizon Forbidden West coming out. We got Forspoken coming out. You got Gran Turismo coming out. You right now, God of War is slated to come out. You've got Starfield coming out. You got Forza Motorsports coming out. I mean, again, so it's going to be something for everybody. Nintendo, you know, they're going to be hitting their things. He said another person complained about buying a digital only console and not being able to upgrade a physical copy of the game. Oh, well, yeah, like I said before, that's what it sounds like they're doing, but I understand that can be frustrating because a lot of people switched over to digital. And matter of fact, there's more people with digital media than physical media. Again, I'm trying to buy all these Marvel movies in 4K. They're hard to find. I mean, even Walmart doesn't have them. And so I don't know if they've just pulled them off the shelves. They're hard to find. Now, of course, I could get Black Widow and Shang-Chi and the Eternals. I mean, the Eternals should be coming out for video soon because they announced it's coming to Disney Plus next month. So that means that, and I'm buying that. I've already got Black Widow. I haven't bought Shang-Chi yet. I may go buy Shang-Chi today. Hadn't made up my mind yet. But yeah, I've got Black Widow and I want the Eternals because I really enjoy that movie. So yeah, I like the lore of the movie more than anything. I thought the characters were okay, but I like the lore of the movie. So so Forspoken, Microsoft made every system for over $20 for an upgrade of a 10-year-old game, Skyrim. Oh, did they? Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I enjoyed Skyrim. I liked it more than Oblivion. And once I got the hang, oh, thanks. Hey, shout out to BitCloud Gaming, BitCloud of IGN. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate you, brother. And yeah, when you going to start the podcast up again? Because we things are starting to slow down. And you know, also I got to bring you on the podcast to I need to ask you about where the ray tracing is for the Xbox. I mean, do we need to call the FBI and ask the FBI to help Xbox find its T-flop? Because we both got told. We both got told we got tricked by a car dealer because that car dealer told us that, you know, everything was going to be better on the Xbox, right? I mean, that's what we both got told. But shout out to BitCloud. Go sub to BitCloud Gaming, Blaze 4K. Now, even though, as a matter of fact, I think BitCloud should go ahead, you know, him being the big time guy he is now, he needs to go ahead and stream that Mass Effect. What do you all think about that? I mean, I think BitCloud needs to stream Mass Effect, you know. Oh, I do not have my Discord set up. Let's try to schedule it though, my brother. Let's try to schedule it next Thursday, the 16th. Is that cool with you? The 16th? Because that is like my question right there. You know, I know you're, you know, because I can bring you on now as BitCloud of IGN. And you'll be like you'll be the first like media guy that I ever talked to. So I can do like an interview, and that's going to be one of the questions, though. You got to get ready. Sounds good. All right, brother, man. Yeah. So I'll send you a time, and it's going to be on the quote unquote bootleg. What we call it? The bootleg stream, the bootleg hangout. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that all set up, and how to have you on as the first guest, and we'll try that. And yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we'll have to call it the bootleg. What do we call it? The bootleg hangout or something like that. It was something funny as hell that she said. So, but yeah, shout out to BitCloud, and man, who else has been on point? Foxy Games UK, go check that out. He's still spitting out the facts on the PlayStation. I do agree with him. If you have something called FOMO, which is fear of missing out, just get both these consoles. I mean, you know, let's just get both the consoles, guys. Like I said, when Xbox hits 10, you know, when they hit 10, I'll get an Xbox if I can't find a new graphics card, right? Because I want the 6800 XT, and I'm getting another, I think something called a CPU. So yeah, which means I need another motherboard, and I'm getting faster memory. So I'm pretty much gonna gut the computer that I have now, and those parts will be there, you know. So that's the way it's going to be. So yeah, Fatal Sherrod says he streams Mass Effect on Twitch. Yeah, there you go. I mean, the Mass Effect community is big. You know, it is big. That's why, trust me, when that Frostbite engine came out and we were disappointed. I mean, that Frostbite engine was for Mass Effect Andromeda was garbage. I mean, it was garbage. You know, so we know what we're talking about. Trust me when I talk about the Frostbite engine. So, so there's nothing's wrong with the Series S and X consoles. If you don't want it, don't buy it. Okay, you don't want it, don't buy it. So that's all I can say. I mean, so I got a couple questions for BitCloud on the next stream we do. I'm gonna also ask him about this Decima engine, Unreal 5 engine, stupid. I can't say it's stupid because that could be biased. You know, debate that some people are having. You know, not me personally. So yeah. So what was your favorite game shown? The game that got me the most excited clearly was the Star Wars game. There were 4 games there that I was excited about. Star Wars game, Forsaken, the Wonder Woman game that's coming out, and what was the 4th game they showed? What was the 4th game? Or was it just those 3 games? Wonder Woman, Star Wars, Forsaken. I think maybe it was just those 3 games. Yeah, that was it. That was it for me. I mean, again, so I mean, game of the year is all those stuff. And you know, congratulations to Housemart for winning Best Action Game. Big time. Shout out to Ember Labs for Kenna Bridge of Spirits. They won 2 awards, I believe. And you know, shout out to Deathloop, won best. I forgot what it won, best narrative or something like that. Shout out to, I mean, the people who played those games enjoyed those games. a shout out to I think BitCloud. BitCloud, drop a link for your interview. Is it Maggie? Is it Maggie something? The girl, the woman who voiced that woman, that tall woman in Resident Evil 8. BitCloud actually, she won best performance. So and BitCloud interviewed her. And so yeah, drop that link, BitCloud, and so people can go and listen to that. That was a very good interview. And so yeah, I mean, it's you know, give credit where credit is due, people. Everybody likes to tear men down. Everybody wants to tear everybody down, but look, can we give a little bit of credit where credit is due? But yeah, so Star Wars and the Telltale game. Yeah, there you go. Best narrative with the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's right, they did win best narrative. Well, what won? All right, here, let me pull that up because I haven't really looked at it. So let's just take a look at it here. GTA 2021. Yep, winner. Let's do this before we get on up out of here. This is coming from Kotaku. Let's see here. I unfortunately had to bid farewell to our good friend up here in the window. So now we're going to window capture, add the scores. Go. All right, so game of the year was It Takes Two. Most anticipated game was Elden Ring. Best VR, Resident Evil 4. Best Sim, Age of Empires. Best fighting game, Guilty Gear. Best family game, It Takes Two. Best esports game, best game direction, Deathloop. That's what it won. I knew it won something. Let's go back over here. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Let's take that down. Let's go here. Okay. Best sports racing game, Forza 5. Innovative and accessibility, Forza 5. Best community support, Final Fantasy Online. Best ongoing game, Final Fantasy Online. Best action adventure game. All right, best narrative, Guardians. Best mobile impact. It won a whole lot. Now, where are the... Yeah, Tales of Arise won best RPG. Congratulations to them. Best score, Near Replicant. Yeah, I cannot I don't deny that. Yeah, Maggie Robertson, Resident Evil Village. That's her name. Best, and she won best performance. So again, I know people were obsessed with this person that she played. So I know Big Cloud asked her, did she play the game? Was she somebody who played? And I believe her answer was no. So, but yeah, but go support that stream for him. And because that was cool. That was a cool stream. So, Guardians of the Galaxy has a great story. Again, I haven't, you know what? I have not got to play it yet. It's just, right now, I'm playing like Madden. I'm playing Resident Evil 2. And I just did that Matrix demo. So I'm done with the Matrix demo. Yeah, so I can delete that. But that Resident Evil 2 is crazy. All right, there's some dude walking around with a hat on, you know, trying to chase me around. So this game's crazy. So, Poor Massey said he will buy an Xbox when Microsoft has a compelling game. Well, I've always said when they get the 10 compelling games, I will pull the trigger. But I'm not going to pull the trigger. I'm not going to pull the trigger on it. If I walk in and there's a Xbox One S and then and I go over to the computer section and there's a 6800 XT, I'm buying the 6800. Okay, it's a no-brainer for me. So, but everybody's different. I do know where you can get an Xbox One S and X now in my city. I know they got plenty of them. So, again, I can just walk in there and get one, but I'm good. I'm all right. So, but yeah, I'm excited for next year and for gaming. I'm excited for the channel. I'm actually going to, like I said, make something called a capital investment into my channel. So, I'm very excited about that. So, that there. Yeah, I do agree. I IGN's looking spooky. Yeah, shout out. Yeah, I love the fact that shout out to Big Cloud for getting there. But guys, I am going to get off here. It's like I've been on for an hour and a half, and I need to kind of duck in on something. But yeah, this is day 4 or 5 of my vacation. I'm doing my fantasy football research, and I'm starting 3 Bengals tomorrow. I am not going to start the Bengals quarterback because I have Aaron Rodgers playing Chicago. So I started Aaron Rodgers. My running back is Joe Mixon because I think Joe Mixon is due to have a big game. I'm starting, but I'm starting the San Francisco tight end. I'm starting him. So, all right, so what we're going to do next week on the 16th, hopefully we're going to have Big Cloud on, and then we're going to start doing my bowl predictions on we're going to do that. It's just going to be for fun. If anybody wants to jump on, they're more than happy. They're more than welcome to. But all right, so guys, I will talk to you in a few more days. If not, you all stay safe, stay healthy, and if I don't talk to you, you all have a blessed holiday. Peace out, everybody. Peace out.